all night. Yeah. And this is Vlog episode number 4. So if this is the first one you're watching, you missed 3 before, you should go back and YouTube them. They're great. Alright, today we're going to reveal the winner of the Lame Question of the Week award and also answer your questions that you posted on Facebook. Alright, so let's get down to it. The Lame Question of the Week for this week was, why is the grass green? And we had 2, count them, 2 winners. Yeah. The winner gets a MP3 of King and Compass. It's the demo from the very first time we wrote it and played it together. It was great. Okay, first answer was, the grass is green because God made it that way. And Scott, who said that?
The band Paper Chains.
Which are great. Check them out on Facebook.
Woo!
Alright, yeah. The second winner was Megan. Wait, you're supposed to say it. The second winner was
Megan.
And her answer goes a little something.
Not rehearsed.
Not rehearsed. Her answer goes a little something like this. The grass is green because elves, who are themselves green, sprinkle fairy dust over the earth at night, and some lands on plants and turns them green. In the winter, the elves hibernate, so grass is usually brown during this time. But in the springtime, the elves come back out and start sprinkling again, and that is why the grass is green. Trust me, I know this one. I even looked it up. Small x, big D, and that is how you win the Lame Question of the Week award. Alright, now we're going to give some questions after I scroll down on the laptop. Okay, Megan, who apparently is the super fan this week. Woo! 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 Our first question, are you guys writing or putting together any new songs or anything like that? Yes, we are. We are working on a new song right now called Questions to Answers, ironically. Yeah. Also, we'll be posting King and Compass up on our websites as soon as it comes back from the mastering, which is sweet. Chuck asked us, how many times does Captain Kirk violate the Prime Directive? My gut instinct was to answer as many times as was necessary, because if there's one thing the Federation does wrong, it's bureaucracy. Not to say that we don't agree with the Federation and its customs. We just think sometimes they're a little heavy-handed. But the actual answer is 8. That's right, 8. And Eric Middleton did the research. The last question comes from Matt. And actually we're going to do a little round table on this one. So Scott and I will answer. You'll see some sort of cut. Then Matt and Eric will answer. And then the rest of the band members aren't here, so they're not going to answer. Okay. Question number 1. Favorite Star Trek character? Is a tie between William T. Riker, Thomas William Riker, and Captain James T. Kirk. Yeah. My favorite sports team would be, and I am not ashamed to admit, Pittsburgh Pirates. Also, Buffalo Bills. Yeah. Most influential album that I've ever heard? I'm going to surprise all my bandmates and say, Again for the First Time by Bleach. Followed closely by Loud and Clear by the Turtletones. Scott, that's up to you, man. Favorite Star Trek character?
I'd have to say my favorite Star Trek character from the new movie would be Spock. But from Star Trek The Next Generation, probably Captain Picard. And my favorite sports team is the Pittsburgh Pirates.
Woo! Woo!
About football. Football, the Titans.
Woo!
The Teen Titans.
Yeah.
That's a TV show. And most influential album, I would have to say, I don't know. Possibly any one of the OC Supertone CDs.
Woo!
Or Electric Boogaloo from Five Iron Frenzy.
Woo!
Those are great.
Woo! Before we cut, the question we wanted you all to ask is, why did Brian and Scott shave this week? And we're not telling. Alright, cut. Hi, I'm Eric.
And I'm Matthew.
And we're from
Gordie B and the Turtletones.
We're going to answer some of your questions for Vlog number 4. Matt, what's your favorite Star Trek character?
I would have to say, from Next Generation, probably Geordi LaForge, Bill LeVar Burton, and from the original series, probably Bones, and the rest of them don't really count.
Not the Deep Space Nine. Do you have any favorite characters? Is it Worf?
I just said it didn't count.
Because Worf is in Deep Space Nine.
I don't know. I never heard of Deep Space Nine. It doesn't exist.
Okay, what's your favorite sports team?
My favorite sports team is the Pittsburgh Pirates. Or if you're from the city, the Pittsburgh Pirates. It's a little phonetic difference.
What about football teams? Do you have a favorite football team?
I hate football. Nah. The Washington Redskins are my favorite football team. Although, I'm not as big as a football fan, so when they suck, I don't like them.
Alright, what's your most influential album?
I'm going to have to go with two of them. Probably Turtletones Strike Back, because I am a musician because of that CD, and probably Silk Shoes Wake Up Screaming, because that one really influenced me to expand my horizons as a drummer, and a drummer like that. Alright, the first question is, who is your favorite Star Trek character?
Alright, I'm sorry.
Coming down in 3, 2, and the first one is, who's your favorite Star Trek character?
Well, TNG, The Next Generation, it has to be Data. I always enjoyed Data's struggle for emotions and all that. And similarly, for the original series, Spock also has struggles with emotions. And Deep Space Nine, which also exists, I liked Captain Benjamin Sisko. Voyager, however, didn't exist.
We're going to cut that Deep Space Nine one.
Exist.
As you can tell, Eric hates emotions. Alright, what's your favorite sports team?
The Pittsburgh Pirates.
Eric's from the city. Alright, so what's your most influential album?
I have to go with two.
Just being unlikely.
I would have to go with two. Picket Fence Cartel by Project 86 and Zoom by ELO. I think they both, they have such different genres that it allows me to scope out what I want to play. That was a nice yawn, Matt.
You don't have to look at the microphone for it to pick up what you're saying.